What's good, YouTube? It's Bob. Fucking gnarly bitches. The fuck you thought this was? Psych. But, fucking bored as shit. Can you blame me? Quarantine and shit, you know? It's like 3 a.m. and I probably should be asleep, but I'm bored. And, yeah. So, I'm about to tell you all a story. It's story time, bitches. And, that story is the time I got caught smoking weed in the bathroom with my best friend in high school and went to jail. So, let me find my shoes because taking this on a walk. Shut up. So, this takes place in the year 2014. So let's travel back in time. It's 2014. I'm in high school at Pigeon Forge High School in Tennessee. And me and my friend pretty much just smoked every day before school. We were sophomores. And so we gradually got worse and worse at waiting to smoke till after school, and we would leave school early to smoke. And then it got to the point where we're like, why don't we just smoke in the bathroom? You know, we got a one hitter. It doesn't really smell that strong and all that, you know what I mean? So we had a one hitter, homemade, out of a freaking pen and ratchet, like a socket. And come on, bud. And we had some weed, and I kept it in this little plastic thing. It was about that big, and brought a little bit of weed to school, probably like 2 grams. And we were planning on doing it after my chemistry class and after his computer class. So we were on that break, and we met up in the bathroom. It was funny because I was wondering if he's gonna be there, if he's really about his shit. And lo and behold, he's in the stall, and he sees my feet. He's like, bro, get in the other stall. So I got in the other stall, and our plan was hit the weed and then sorry. Our plan was hit the weed and then blow it into the toilet and flush. How stupid does that sound? That's how stupid we were. And so yeah, I hit the weed Josh does, I think, my friend, and he blows it in the toilet and then he leaves. Yeah, he hit it first because I was there after he left. And I hit it and blew it in the toilet. I think we had some toilet paper and we blew it in that and then fucking flushed it or some shit. But we went to class and we're obviously fried as fuck. Sophomores, one hitter will get you ripped, boy. Tell you what. So, I'm in chemistry, ripped. Josh is in keyboard or computer class, ripped. And I get called out of class. Not even 15 minutes after. And it's Dr. Claybo, the principal. Why they called him a doctor, I don't fucking know. This dude he couldn't have been a doctor. There's no way. Maybe a fucking nurse. But Dr. Claybo pulled me out of class into the hallway. And he's just like, make sure I can see your hands and walk in front of me. So I walked in front of him and all the way to his office and then down the hallway in the office. And I'm looking in all the doors looking for Josh, and then there he is, and he's in the office with the school resources officer, the police officer at our school. So Officer McMahon, douchebag. All police officers are, but he was the extra douchebag. And yeah, so I already know what the fuck it is. So I tucked my weed. I don't even know when or how, but I tucked my weed, and he didn't find it. Officer McMahon even patted me down and felt the weed. It was like right there. And I swear he felt it, but he didn't say anything. And that's when he broke the news. Y'all are going to jail, they told us. I'm like, fuck that. I've never been to jail at that point. And I'm like, what the fuck? So they waste no time on taking us to jail. And they put us both in the back of a police cruiser. And they fucked up doing that. Because I took the weed out of my pants and I shoved it in between the plastic and the police cruiser, like down below the seat. And Josh is over there looking at me like, and we're riding to the jail in the back of the police cruiser, and we are at a stoplight, and there's a church bus, like a bus full of girls like that are at a church school. And I was like, bro, look, they're hot chicks. And he's like, I don't think they're our type. And to this day, that's one of the funniest moments of my life, because we were trying to like flirt with the chicks over in the church bus, and it's fucking, we're in the back of a police cruiser. So we get to the jail, they book us. I'm in a holding cell for a while because I told them I was sick so that I could not get into the population. Because at this juvie, it sucked in there, I heard. And I'm in a holding cell next to this dude, and I didn't know him at the time, but Josh did. And he's like, what's up, Bryson? I'm like, this name sounds familiar. I've heard of this dude. He seems cool as fuck. And yeah, so we were like talking from holding cell to holding cell, and he was just cool as shit. And I think he was in the holding cell the whole time I was there, because he was legitimately sick, like a temperature and shit. So I get put in a population. Bryson, who I became really good friends with after that, he got shot and killed on Halloween 2018, and he didn't fucking deserve that shit. He got caught up in a bad life, but he didn't deserve that shit. And rest in peace, Dank. Rest in peace, Bryson McGrotha. That's my motherfucking brother. But back to the story. Fuck, that got me all fucked up, sorry. Yeah, so me and Josh are like across from each other in cells, because in juvie they barely give you any time outside of the cell, and they do it in shifts. Like certain cells get breaks together, and me and Josh didn't get to take breaks together, so it kind of sucked. And I think I might even got out of my cell by myself, because there was not many people in the cell block. So whenever I would get free time, I would be by myself playing solitaire. And I was in there for 4 days, and my mom finally came and bonded me out. Thank the fucking Lord. But Josh didn't get bonded out for another 5 fucking days, and it hurt my soul, dude. I almost wanted to be in there while he was still in there. But, you know, the day he got home, it was fucking awesome. And yeah, it was just the funniest fucking shit, bro. That whole situation, it's as much as it sucked being in jail, it was funny as fuck. And I don't know, I think that's probably the end of the story. And sorry it's kind of short, but nonetheless, I appreciate y'all watching. And if you fuck with my videos, let me know, because if I'm like getting 9 to 10 views on my videos, probably not gonna keep making videos. I'll go back to producing beats. But if y'all like it, let me know. Say some. Yeah, love y'all. Thank you for your support.